I did do one more project whilst I was on hiatus, and it was this granny square tapestry crochet piece for in my dining room. And the process was so simple. All you need is chunky yarn in 3 different colours that all go together. And you essentially just create 9 granny squares in various combinations of those colours and stitch them together. It really is that simple. I used this really cute retro flower pattern that I quite liked. It was really interesting because it was kind of 3D in a way. You can kind of see it as I'm working on it here, but essentially the background goes, well, in the back. What a shock. But the flowers are kind of made in front of it in concentric rings, so the flower petals at the end at least stand up off the back. And as someone that isn't really much of a fan of granny squares in general, it at least gave it a little bit more texture and visual interest. The reason I don't particularly enjoy granny squares is because I end up getting really bored doing the exact same thing over and over again, which I understand is ironic because that's just most crochet, is repeating a pattern over and over and over again to get a finished product, and I am getting better at it. But the idea of doing a whole cardigan or a whole blanket just kind of makes my stomach drop, so I won't be doing that anytime soon, but I could hack it for 9. I could do a tapestry. After the squares got blocked and dried, I then started attaching them, which was fairly easy. I just did a surface crochet stitch between the 2 of them using back loops only, I believe. I found this process easiest to work by row, so attaching the bottom row to the middle row, then the middle row to the top row. Then after they were all attached in one direction, I went back over it and did the same thing in the other direction, the vertical lines. The only part of this process that was tricky, you can see here, was getting over the first initial line that I did when the squares met, but you know, you just feel it out and you figure it out. I finished it off with a quick single crochet border around the whole thing, and then worked on creating some loops so that I could actually hang it from my wall. And here is the end result. She's cute. I think that is officially my dining room done. I think I've finally got it to a place where everything I want to do with it has been done. I've got my curtains up, I've got my cool granny square tapestry, I've got my little mini Stardew Valley house. It's done. There's no part of my dining room that is neglected. That's about it. Would anyone be interested in seeing a video that is just a tour of my house to highlight the things that I've done both on and off the channel throughout the years? I think it might be interesting. Maybe. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we won't. Anyway, see you next week.